Hi, I'm John Schultz, owner of JDS Home Inspection Services in Denver, Colorado. It's wintertime again, and believe it or not, Colorado actually has laws about snow removal. This is to help prevent falling injuries and keep pedestrians from walking in the street. Our snowiest months, at least in the Denver area, are December through March. It's a different story up in the mountains. But in most cities, the snow must be cleared from driveways and sidewalks within 24 hours of the end of the snowstorm. Snow can also only be moved onto your property. It's actually illegal to dump snow in the street. Snow removal can be a laborious and physically demanding task, but it still needs doing. It may not seem dangerous, but over 11,500 injuries and over 100 fatalities occur every year during snow removal. So be sure to do it safely. Your most important tool is your snow shovel. Make sure its edge is sharp and there's no dings or dents that are going to leave snow behind. These streaks can turn into ice very quickly depending on temperatures. It's a good idea to grease the blade of the shovel. That makes sure that the snow will actually slide off rather than stick to it, which just makes the shovel heavier and wears you out faster. Cooking spray is great for this. Remember to dress warm, but layer up so you can take off clothes as you heat up. Gloves are also super important, not just to prevent frostbite, but also blisters. Before you get started, go ahead and stretch. This will help prevent pulled muscles. A standard snow shovel is about 5.7 pounds, which may not seem like a lot, but that's also only about 1.5 square feet of snow. Your driveway is several hundred square feet, so it's not about the weight, it's about the repetition. Just remember to take frequent breaks. This isn't just to warm up, it's to give your body a break. Most people who get hurt while shoveling snow, it's not because they slip on the ice or get hit with a shovel, it's because they have a cardiac event. They simply overexert themselves. Many people don't realize that just being out in the cold significantly raises your heart rate and blood pressure. Couple that with heavy physical activity, and you have a recipe for a heart attack. So stop if you're feeling faint, dizzy, or weird in any way. If you have an existing heart condition, it might be a better idea just to pay a neighborhood kid to shovel your walk. The best time of day to start shoveling is in the morning, on the first clear sunny day, so the cleared areas have a chance to dry up. Late day shoveling allows snow moisture to refreeze, leading to dangerous sheets of ice, which will need to be salted. If you're expecting more than 12 inches of snow, it's a good idea to get started on the first 6 inches, even if it's still snowing. That way you only have to deal with 6 inches rather than waiting for 12 inches to pile up. Take care of that when the snowstorm's over. When you're shoveling, bend at the knees and lift with your legs. Keep the blade as close to you as possible to reduce back strain. As you go, alternate your hand positions as well as the direction you're tossing the snow. This will work all of your muscles rather than just the same ones over and over. Just remember to pace yourself. This will take as long as it takes. If you already have a foot of snow on the ground, take the first 6 inches off the top, then the next rather than trying to do the whole thing all at once. Wet, slushy snow is going to be heavier, so adjust your technique and time frame depending on the type and depth of snow. Trampled snow is harder to remove, so try to get to it before it's walked on or driven through. If your sidewalk and driveway face north, you will have ice regardless, as the sun never hits these areas. Have snow melt handy. Keep your spring plants in mind. Try to avoid dumping heavy shovelfuls of snow on any landscaping plants that you want to see come back next spring. In the winter, these plants are dry and their branches are brittle. Also try to avoid putting any snow from near the roadway onto planting beds. This snow may have been treated with road salts, which can damage the roots of perennials and grass. If it's been a heavy, wet snow, it's a good idea to knock any heavy snow from the trees with a broom, since the weight can break the tree limbs. Be careful doing this, as disturbing the snow can also cause the limbs to snap. At this point, you may be thinking it might just be time to invest in a snowblower. But that question really depends on how much snow your area actually receives every year and how much snow you actually need to remove from your property. Just remember, these are large machines that need to be maintained and stored for the rest of the year. A better alternative might be to hire a landscaper or sprinkler contractor to clear your drive regularly. This is usually how these companies make it through the winter months. Lastly, don't just stop at clearing the sidewalks and the driveway. Make sure your exterior vents are cleared. Blocked dryer vents can trap humidity in the home and risk igniting dryer lint, which can lead to fire. Blocked furnace vents can deoxygenate the utility area and even trap carbon monoxide in the home. Make sure deep snow is cleared away from these areas too. Thanks for listening. Be sure to check out our other videos for helpful tips on other home-related subjects.